Good morning to you all. We are here at Jarahs in beautiful Berry in the Riverland with Maria and Kristy at their amazing salon. Thank you for having us here with you both today.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, thank you. It was a beautiful drive. We had a great drive this morning. You guys have been an institution in Berry for quite a number of years. Your salon has been synonymous with exceptional training, exceptional international and national travel for education and all sorts of things. So we're here to discuss with you today a little bit about your history. Maria, I'm going to start with you first. You have been an icon in South Australian hairdressing industry for quite some time in the Riverland. You're very known for your amazing, beautiful salon that you established 40 years ago. In saying that, what was it that initially drove you to start hairdressing at all?
I wanted to be something that was creative, and I found hairdressing just topped what I would initially set out to do. And once I got into hairdressing, I decided I wanted to be the best hairdresser there could be.
Oh, that's an amazing response, really good one. Yeah. And how old were you when you, started to think, oh, I've done my hairdressing, you did an apprenticeship, I assume. Yeah, now I would like to be a salon owner.
Well, yeah, I think my ideas came as I went through. I wanted to be the best, as I said, and I went to TAFE and did all of those external courses that I could do to give me the background of having great skill.
Yes.
And I decided in the Riverland we needed to have the next level of hairdressing. Yes. That we could offer all the guests that would come in. So in saying that, it took like first 3 years when I first opened, I only had a very small salon, but then I bought a salon that was already established in Berry, and I grew from there, and I then grew and grew and grew. Ended up with 3 salons. So.
Wow, that's amazing. It's amazing. And in that time, obviously growing, salons and locations, it was obviously important for you to have staff and to train staff, and that's something you guys are known for. Where's your passion in that area, and how did you, develop your training strategies?
Well, I developed the training strategies because I wanted to give the best training I could to the apprentices, and I think going out and researching and finding where the best training was and having them in our salon, and also having set up great training within on-the-job salon.
That's fantastic. And I believe that is where you met beautiful Kristy here, and you started your journey as an apprentice in one of Maria's salons.
Yeah, definitely. I think I was in Year 12 at the time, and I had done my mid-year exams, and I didn't do very well. So that was the story. But I did them, and I thought, I always thought I wanted to be a hairdresser. I probably always wanted to be in the fashion industry. Definitely more fashion, fashion designer, all these things, definitely fashion industry. And then I had come and had my hair done a couple of times, and then I thought I always looked up to the girls in the salon.
Yes, yes.
Their clothing, or, everything.
Yes.
And did these mid-year exams, and I thought, what am I doing Year 12? This is crazy. And I came in and I said, could I do some volunteer work? And I did 2 weeks of the school holidays. Didn't do any more study in Year 12, so thank God. That last day, Maria said, would you like a job?
Oh, that's amazing.
So, yes. I had been for a couple of interviews prior, but like back then, I think Maria would get like 50 girls at an interview.
Yeah.
I'd have them out the door, lined up, 2 lines, interviewing, and because I had more than one salon, we employed 2 or 3 just in that time. And you felt terrible that you couldn't employ all of them at that stage. It was amazing. It was such, you had everyone to pick from.
Yes. And, as time went by, you decided that perhaps you would approach Maria to join the business. How did your partnership come about?
It was really organic.
I was going to say the same word.
Personally, I never wanted to own a salon. Never interested me. Maria would laugh because I was the apprentice that was like, I'm going to travel the world, I'm going to do famous people's hair. I'm never, from day one, I was like, the day I'm qualified, I'm living in London. The day I should have to listen to my stories. And I'd be like, so I never probably had that on my radar. And then I was living in Adelaide, so I did go and live in just after I got qualified, I did go live in London for a year straight away.
Oh, wow.
Worked over there, and then I came back. I lived in Adelaide for like 5 years. And Marie and I were always in touch.
Lovely.
And I was entering that's probably where I got insight of like lots of the big competitions. And I was saying to Marie, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this bowl cut on stage. Like, where should I start? You know, what should I do? And I remember coming up and seeing my family and going over to Marie's house for breakfast, and she's, you know, hold the hair like this.
I love it.
But just that mentor, and yeah, my husband's family are from here, and so are mine. And he wanted to move back, and I was ringing Maria going, he wants to move back, what will I do? Like, I'm not sure what I want to do. And she was like, we're stronger together. Like, why don't you come in rather than, you know,
do your own thing.
Wow.
Opening up down the road.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, yeah, like that sounds fun.
And in the time you lived in Adelaide, you also picked up like a really coveted award. You won the South Australian Hairdresser of the Year in that time.
I did that when I came back.
Oh, you did that when you came back. So tell us about that.
So when I was in Adelaide, where I was at, they entered the AHFAs and like the Hair Expo competitions, like the big competitions. So I got to assist on their photo shoots and do Fashion Week, all of that. So then when I did decide to move back, I remember going, I don't want to lose any of these contacts. And I don't want to, it ignited me to maybe prove myself more. Yes. Where I'm moving back. So the first year, I came back. I don't think I entered the first year, but then, I was lucky enough to win the next 3 years in a row.
Fantastic.
For the SA Hair and, not SA Hair and Beauty. Lucky enough for,
the National Awards.
Tasmania Hairdresser of the Year.
Fantastic. And was that something that Maria still helped mentor you in that process?
Yes, definitely. She was together. Right-hand gal. Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Going through the looks, creating, mood boards and doing everything. Yeah.
And I then found a little bit of time to do the same. Didn't win anything, but it was, I think, it's the mentor to your staff to show what we do. Yes. It's not like we're employers. We're actually hairdressers.
That's right.
We're hairdressers first.
Yes.
And we mentor the girls. So us doing all of those things showed that's the sort of salon they would be employed to do.
Absolutely.
And Kristy spoke about travelling overseas and want to do this. They're the people we want to employ, people that are passionate.
Exactly right. Yeah. And outside of the competition work, you also do some ambassador work for product companies as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so when I was in Adelaide, I was on the path to maybe starting doing education, and then moving back, I rang Redken and said, I'm moving back to the country, and I know you have nobody rural on your team.
Yes.
And like, how I will never be like, and remember, like, social media wasn't big, like,
no.
So it was like, how would I educate? Like, there's not really many at this stage. There wasn't many in South Australia in general. So I was thinking, why would they pick me from 3 hours out of Adelaide? Yes. And they said, planted the seed, sent through a video of you pretend teaching a class. So pretend taught this class, sent it in, and I was lucky enough to start on, it was called like a young tribe journey. So starting at the bottom, assisting for a year or two, all the other educators, which were like my mentors, all the classes that I'd been to, and that was, like 14 years ago. So and I've been on the team since.
That's amazing. And doing that and running the business at the same time, I can imagine it's critical to have a partner who is really supportive of you doing that stuff.
Oh, 100%. Like, it was so, at first, it was just, every spare minute is spent on furthering the professional and personal development to be able to get on a stage and talk. Yes. And so knowing that Maria had, the girls back here as well, covering the girls. Yes. Just constantly, because it would be nearly every Sunday, Monday you'd be away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the girls would be really excited for Kristy to do it, and that's what I want to do. They would.
It's motivating for other girls, for the other girls.
Right. And the guests in the salon.
Oh yeah,
they love to hear about what we're doing next.
That's exactly
what we've always said. It's more like opening doors so the girls can come running through.
100%.
Like, if we're not doing it, then they don't see that they can do it. And
that's exactly
so
right.
Much opportunity, and it's awesome that it really doesn't matter where you are anymore.
That's exactly right.
More so now, more than ever.
Yes, and in that time, as the years have gone by, you've developed and trained many people, and now you're apprentices. That's a lot. Wow. And how many are in your team currently?
There's 9 of us.
Yep, 10, actually 10 including.
There we go.
Yes. Oh, that's lovely. And fast forward a few years now, Maria, is your passion for training staff, still there? Do you still love hiring new people and training apprentices?
I love hiring new people
Yes.
and I love training them. I love to see their passion, excitement and the eagerness to learn something.
Yes.
I think if I don't see that, I don't have that interest in the person that's working.
Yes.
So as soon as they're doing something, a lot of it's on the job. I can show them and at the end it's seeing how they feel when they're finished what they're doing, that's the cut, colour, whatever.
Yes. And do you think that, in like rural space, hairdressing in rural space has always had an incredible reputation because, like you have said, you have to train more, you have to go to the training, you have to prove yourself. Always. Do you think that hairdressing in rural South Australia, it still has that standard?
I do think so.
Yeah.
I think we're always pushing ourselves. We want to be the best and show between the city and the country there's no different. And people can have their hair done here, they can have their hair done in the city. So you've got to train that staff to be able to produce that sort of work.
That's fantastic.
And I believe it's still there. But there is probably a little bit of lack of getting apprentices. Like I said, there used to be 2 lines outside.
Yes.
We'd employ 2 or 3 people and now it's getting quite hard to find one.
Well, it's good to see that you're still motivated and that you still want to have apprentices. It's very important for our industry.
Oh, definitely.
And you do have a couple of apprentices that have recently done very, very well nationally. Tell us a little bit about your motivation behind, getting the girls to enter these national competitions and a little bit about the process behind mentoring them in that competition setting.
Yeah, I suppose I know how much personally I get out of it, like out of entering things, putting yourself out there, how uncomfortable it is, but how much you grow. So I think we just really want that for them. Mm-hmm. So always whenever something pops up, like over the last, especially like over those last 13, 14 years, anything that's popped up, we've always like pushed the girls to enter. If they're feeling a bit nervous, obviously we don't make them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is very encouraged in this space to put yourself out there.
Yes.
And recently, like our latest girls, like with Maya and Keely, they've won the Curate Award.
Yes.
Maya was recently a finalist for the Australian Apprentice of the Year.
Yes.
Which is huge, to get your name out there at that young.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she won the hairdressing Apprentice of the Year.
Yeah.
So our local, each year the girls enter, the local competition.
Fantastic. Yeah. Cool. Fantastic. And how do you think that those accolades support your business in terms of, do the clients, are they more attracted to coming to your salon because you have those awards and because of the support they see you giving your staff?
I personally think the clients love hearing about it because I would want to sit in a chair where somebody is really hungry and eager.
Yes.
If the person that is doing my hair loves doing hair,
yes,
then I would feel comfortable in the chair.
Yes.
I believe it. I'm just trying to think here how to make this.
It's okay.
I honestly think, it doesn't necessarily make more people come in the door because you've won an award.
Yes.
Especially in a rural space, because maybe in the city, but rurally, like we do our dentist, our doctor, our lawyer. Like
it's loyalty.
Loyalty. Well, and word spreads really quick.
Yes.
In a small area. So I do think you have to be on your game all the time.
Yes.
But I think for the girls' confidence, and it does put their name out there, and they've got so much more content to put on their social media and things like that, because people are then more hungry.
Yeah, and you want them to grow, and we have to allow them to leave to grow. Like Kristy said, she was passionate about going overseas. They're the ones I want to employ. Funny enough, I know they're going to leave.
Yes.
But I want them to be so passionate while they're here, they will grow. And then they help the salon grow, which is really important. But to see them take the next step and end up at amazing, like Boris or somewhere like that, which some of the girls
have.
It opens a door for them working in here. It really does.
And speaking about growing and moving on and developing, Maria, I believe that this year marks the end of your salon ownership journey after 40 years as a business owner in a significant career.
Years of hairdressing.
That's phenomenal. It's my understanding that you are passing on the torch to Kristy. She's going to be the new owner. A couple of things. One, my question being, why now? And second, will you continue your mentorship even as a non-partner in the business?
Well, the first question, why now, is because I can see the hunger that Kristy has for the next venture. And I only believe I can help her if I've got 100% passion,
Yeah.
and I don't have for that.
Yes.
I've revamped salons, I've grown, I've changed, I've had 3
A million
I've had
times.
a million
Yeah,
times like
yeah.
that. And I really feel Kristy now has that burning passion to see the next step,
Yes.
which now I'm going to allow her to do.
Yes.
But yes, like you said, I will be here to mentor and support, which I think Kristy is, happy about.
Yes.
To help the girls grow.
And does that mean you're still going to be working in the salon?
I am.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
want a little bit of lifestyle now
Yes.
too. But I think it'll be a great marriage still.
Yes.
Anything she needs to cry on my shoulder about, I've been there.
Oh, that's lovely.
So it's going to be good. And I'm just so excited for her.
That's
I mean, all the
amazing.
stories she's told me and the ideas, I see them, but I just haven't, like I said, got that burning passion
Yeah.
to go ahead with them.
Understandably.
Yeah,
And what are the plans that you can share? What you can share with us? What are the plans for Jarahs in what was it going to be 2025? Yes.
Yeah, exciting. Yeah, I'm really excited. I do have some ideas. Nothing I can share quite just yet.
Yes. Yes.
But definitely to continue to grow, and
That's what we want.
huge renovation coming and some exciting changes as well.
Fantastic.
Well, I'm really excited for Kristy.
Oh, that's going to be wonderful. Well, look, ladies, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today. We could, of course, share many more stories. Thank you for being part of this amazing career guide. Thank you for your contribution to South Australian hairdressing, especially in the rural space. And thank you for inspiring many young hairdressers who have come through the doors here at Jarahs. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
Maria and Kristy are here to answer 5 quick questions about nothing to do with hairdressing. Girls, favourite food?
Hot chips.
Seafood.
Yeah, I like the seafood.
Yeah, I was thinking
I like it.
And yeah.
All right, question number 2 we have here with the ladies. Berry or Red Mark?
Barbara.
Loxton.
Oh my God, neither. All right, question number 3 we have favourite artist musically.
Oh, I got nothing.
Mick Jagger shows my age.
But he's got the moves. He's got the moves.
Got the groove.
Question number 4 a sleep-in or an early riser?
Early riser.
Oh, really early. Really
early.
5 o'clock. Really early.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, love it.
All right, and my last question is, what kind of milk do you drink in your coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Full cream.
Full cream.
cream.
Someone drinks full cream. I love it. Thank you. That was 5 questions for the girls. Bye.